We are going to learn to divide polynomials by recalling the process we learned in arithmetic with long division. We're going to begin by writing our divisor on the outside of our division box and the dividend x squared plus 3x minus 40 on the inside, and then pay careful attention to the columns for the various values. We begin by thinking about our first place x squared being divided by x. This will give us the estimate to begin our quotient. X squared divided by x we know to be x. This x is written in above the x column in the quotient area. We continue then by multiplying the x times the x in the divisor for a result of x squared, which is written in the x squared column. X in the quotient times negative 5 in the divisor, resulting in negative 5x is written in the x column. We know our next step from long division is to then subtract and find this difference. As always, subtraction is made easier when we think of it as addition of the opposite. So we're going to add a negative x squared and a positive 5x. This result, 0 in the x squared column, but 8x. Then continues our problem as we bring down the constant term negative 40. Our next estimate is arrived at by thinking about this 8x being divided by the x in the first place of the quotient. This result is a positive 8. As before, the positive 8 will be written in the quotient area above the constant column, and because it's positive, the joining symbol will be addition. We continue in the same fashion as before. We take 8 times the first term x to arrive at 8x in our x column, and then we take the 8 in the quotient times the negative 5 to arrive at negative 40. Once again, we realize we need to find the difference by subtraction, made easier by thinking about subtraction as addition. Rewriting this addition, taking the opposite of the positive 8x, adding the negative 40, and completing that operation, we notice our remainder is 0. This tells us a couple of things. When we have a 0 remainder, we realize then that x plus eight, the quotient, times x minus 5, the divisor, should multiply together to create the dividend x squared plus 3x minus 40. This check tells us, in fact, that we have divided correctly.